other stuff. The strange thing in watching Salah is usually when a player is sort of getting to the... Usually a player getting towards the end of his career, what you notice is the physical decline. And I'm not seeing a physical decline in him in respect of sort of like some of his sprints look quite sharp. He looks busy in the box. But just like crazy things like the ball comes to the back post, his technique on his kicking and his sort of crossing, that's the thing that looks well off. So there's a couple of moments there at the back post where you think to yourself, that's not Mo Salah. He had that chance where he sort of dragged it really uglily, like, to the left of the post. You think, that's just his technique. That Mo Salah could probably play when he's 52 and still have a good technique. So that's the bit that's surprising me, is the technical bit.
I think Mo Salah has declined physically in terms of
no, I know,
when he
but
first came.
It's the technical decline that we're seeing.
Yeah, but what I would say is,
problems.
No, I agree. But even when Mo Salah's been at his absolute best, he can have games where he looks technically poor. He can just... He's one of those players who at times, you think for such a great player, sometimes his performances, and this is not this season, this is over his time for Liverpool. We all know as Liverpool fans, and you put up with it because you think he'll score 2 in a couple of weeks. He goes through these little runs. Now, when he first came in, he had blistering pace, him and Mane. That's not there so much. But he still had a sharpness about him. I'm not quite sure that sharpness is still there.
I still think he looks quite sharp.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think he looks sharp in those little areas where you'd want him to look sharp in the sort of like last 18, 20 yards of the pitch. But as the ball comes to the back post on 2 or 3 occasions, or for instance, the Verts assist for him that would have been an assist at Chelsea, and you think he's got to finish that. Today, there's 2 chances at the back post. You think he's got to finish that. It's the technical aspect of his game that's letting him down at the moment for me, more than the physical aspect.
Yeah, no. There's no doubt he can at times look not like a world-class, but he can look like an average player technically. I've said that before. That was at his heyday. He has lost something physically, but I do worry, and I do think this is a real conundrum for the manager going forward, what you do. It was interesting you mentioned in commentary that he brought him off. Now, that's not the first. If you remember, Jurgen Klopp used to bring him off a lot. If he wasn't playing particularly well, Jurgen Klopp was not shy. So that shows you that in years gone by, Mo Salah could be having a poor game and he'd still get brought off, even if he had an extra little bit of energy or sharpness. But I do think right now it's really interesting what the manager does with him, because I think we're at the stage with Mo Salah right now where he shouldn't be playing every game. It shouldn't be a case of like he's one of the first names on the team sheet. It should be a case of, yes, he's in your best team. He plays in home games. Maybe you'd have to think about it. Liverpool have got 2 away games, 1 in Europe, 1 in Brentford. I don't think he plays in both of them. So I think these things have got to start coming maybe into the manager's head, and maybe you have a little look at Frimpong in an away game who can maybe help you full back a little bit more defensively, but maybe gives you a little bit of pace on the outside, as we saw when he comes on. So I think we're at that stage now where Mo Salah shouldn't be a guaranteed starter every week.